Isaiah 55 verse 10. For as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, it maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom to the hopefully like men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth without sincerity, right? And shalom to a few sisters taking heed and getting order in these last days. On the brother Amawan coming after the video, Lord willing, is edifying. Going to this end time headlines article. It popped up, and pretty much the head title says WW3 is inevitable, and it's too late to stop it now, right? And that's what we've been prophesying about, warning you this time will come, right? And when it comes to war, you have stages of it, right? Which we believe that we already in it. It just has to build up to where people know that we're in it, So soon to come, you're going to see, martial law and famines of food, because we're going to war. They got to take care of the troops more so than just the people in the village, right? Excuse me. So it's like that. So I just really was wanting to grab the word, inevitable, and and just go from there, just letting you know that this is going to happen. These prophecies are going to happen, and we see the indications of it, the signs of it, the tokens of it, right? So let me go back to Isaiah, because it says in verse 11. Well, I'd read it back over from the top. Verse 10. For as the rain come up down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So 11 is pretty much verse 10. The Lord is giving me a good analogy on how when that rain go down to the earth, it goes to do its process. Water the grass, let the grass grow. It's accomplishing something. Same thing, with this WW3, right? This prophecy will happen, because the Lord gonna host, put the spirit on these nations to be, be ready for battle. And after that, after the rumors of war, is going to be a physical battle, right? So the Lord said, hey, his words will come back unto him void, meaning he spoke about war to happen, and war never happened. So that's a beautiful analogy, right? And inside that clip, or not clip, but article, it said WW3 is inevitable, right? Excuse me. And what this is, the word for inevitable, it says, and this is right here in the regular Google, it says certain to happen, unavoidable. And the only reason I was just going off this title, it's like I want to say that, going off this article, I was really going inside the word inevitable, because this right here goes inside his opinion. I don't know who's the back writer for this, but it's inside his opinion. So I just want to grab this word inevitable, because it was pretty much a pick-me title, So inevitable, right? Because we know these projects are going to pass, and it's a lot of scriptures to prove the point, right? So inevitable means certain to happen, unavoidable, right? And I go back to that quote the elder always say: you can ignore reality, but you can escape the consequences from ignoring reality, because this is reality. The Lord, matter of fact, I bring it out once again. We're going to sound like that broken record, Ecclesiastes 3:1, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven, right? And we at that time of the purpose where the Lord got to cleanse this place, man, and He's gonna do it through fire, through war, and this right gonna be the final war that's gonna end it. Verse 8, it says, a time to love, a time to hate, a time of war, in the time of peace. And that peace going to come after this war, you know, for the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American Indians, you know. That peace, that final peace is going to come after this last WW3, right? Let me grab another precept right quick. What it was. The book of Habakkuk, because it said it's certain to happen. If I can keep looking over it. All right. The book of Habakkuk 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Let's see. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it up inside my blue letter. Habakkuk 2 and 3. Right. Just want to match up, get words just for up under that word, inevitable, certain to happen, For the vision, so like Habakkuk 2 verse 3 in the blue letter Bible, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Right. And what's going to go, pretty much going into is going to be made mandatory. Matter of fact, let's see what the word speak goes into. Yeah. Okay, to breathe out, to utter, right? Because like I said, it's gonna flow out. It's gonna be put into play. It's gonna be. Made mandatory. Yeah, it's a mandatory thing. It's gonna happen, but it's pretty much going to have life too. It's gonna actually come to pass, right? So it says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision, is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. What that vision goes into, a pretty much prophecy, man. Let's see if we can grab that. Goes to the Hebrew word chazon. Right, chazon. Right, and go down to C, Salakia. It says vision, oracle, prophecy, divine communication. And that's how we communicate with the Lord, by seeing these things getting closer and closer, and certain indications start popping up. And you got nations pretty much being stirred up to where, hey, they're ready for war now, And that's what we out here just warning, because really simple, that's what it's boiling down to, with all these things coming to pass. What manner of person you should be, because it's, shit finna hit the fan soon, Matter of fact, D, it says vision as title of book of prophecy. Man, really, revelation, pulling back the veil, man, but the veil has been pulled back inside a lot of these books, going back to the word inevitable, pretty much it's certain to happen. In the book of Habakkuk 2 and 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, right? When you define the word appointed, it goes into schedule, right? Your scheduling it's a scheduled time for this one thing to happen. We don't know the day nor the hour, but it's scheduled, because the Lord already has made the point that his words won't come back unto him void, meaning, a check bounce. You wrote a check and that shit bounced. It didn't go through. Try it again, It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end shall speak and not lie. Right, and what the Lord is doing right now, he's pretty much mustering the battle. He's putting all the pieces together. Hey, we've been seeing. Matter of fact, they got another article. Cause we know WW3 has to happen. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up right quick. So here it go. And look at the head title, though. And that's when pretty much you get the article head title. It says, Putin ally threatens who? Babylon the Great, saying it will burn in earthly fire. And we know that has to happen, right? Matter of fact, let's get another scripture to prove the point. 2 scriptures. Well, Habakkuk is a beautiful example as well. For the vision yet from no point in time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come to pass. Right? Let's jump to Revelation 11, verse 14. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. What's the other one? Is it in Revelation 9? Yep, 9 and 12. Call all Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, one woe is past, right? One world war. And behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter. All right? So, boom, that was one indication. We just got past WW1, right? Then, boom, we was in the process of having 2 more. Now, we're at the process of what? The last one. We done had WW2. And here we are. The second woe is past, and the third woe cometh quickly. All right? And let's go back to touch up on what he just said on this article. His Putin ally threatens America, saying it will burn in earthly fire. And what we already telling you, going back to the word inevitable. Inevitable goes into what? Certain to happen. So he threatening, but we know that. Matter of fact, let's go another scripture right quick. So like, I'm jumping all over the place. Because what is also going into a rumor? Matthew 24 and verse 6. It says, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. That's also another indication right there. What Yahweh Shah said. For all these things must come to pass, right? And it's inevitable. But the end is not yet, right? Because we know the prophecy has to come before, we haven't even hit Jacob's trouble yet. The hour of temptation, the MOTB, the Charagma. We haven't seen those things yet, so we know it's not the end. But it will be getting intense, on these other nations. All right? So those rumors are going to, pretty much let you know where we at, They ready to, pretty much get rid of each other. And what's that scripture back in to match this right here? I'm gonna read some of it. It says former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev warned on Sunday that the United States will burn in an earthly fire following a missile attack on Sevastopol by Ukrainian troops. We know over there what they got going on right now is going to be some, some missiles flying. But we know when we look at the outlook of WW3, we know Babylon the Great, which is known as America as well, will utterly be burned with fervent heat. And I want to finish it off with this right here in the book of Revelation. It's just something quick and to the point. Lord willing, it's edifying. It's just a point that it's inevitable for WW3 to happen. And this is what we give them warning, to the Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian. Revelation, I think it's 9:16. Revelation 9 verse 15. And the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men. And before I even break that down, it said was prepared. So when you're preparing, that means you're pretty much setting up for a certain thing, for a certain event. So just going back off what the word was inevitable, it was certain to happen. It's unavoidable, right? You got to think about it. These nations rising up against each other, right? You can't keep ducking too much smoke, man. It's going to happen. Or just like this prophecy right here. It says, and the 4 angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, right? A scheduled time, for to slay the third part of men, right? Who is that mainly? Hey, talking about the Edomites. and where they mainly are at, Babylon the Great in America. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them, right, going to what, 200 million. And going back to the article, it says Putin ally, right, threatens America, saying it will burn in earthly fire. And we know that will happen. The Lord has to get us up out of here. He has to cleanse this place, because this place is, it's waxed worse. It's through, But that's just the point, right? Inevitable. Pretty much I just want to just grab things around the word inevitable, letting you know that, hey, this right here is bound to happen. So Lord willing, this is edifying, right? And I want to close out by giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua B'Shem Rakakadash. Till next time, Shalom.